Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latanya. I am an 8th grade social studies language arts teacher in Southern California. Now, if you're new to my channel, the primary focus of this channel has been and will probably continue to be just focusing on my experiences and my life as a teacher. And I share those experiences most of the time through weekly vlogs that I upload on Sundays. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check those videos out after watching this one, of course. But in the past month, I've started adding another type of content to my channel that has really focused on this big financial goal or set of goals that I have for myself. I decided to start a low spend journey because one of my big goals in 2020 and going forward is I would love to pay off all my credit card debt and just knock that out of the way. And then after that, I would like to transition to getting my student loans paid off before I'm scheduled to do so, which is years and years down the line. So that is really the core reason why I decided to go on this low spend journey, is because I wanted to accomplish those things. I'm a single person, so the income that is supporting this household is just mine. It's just me and 2 dogs, so I don't have a secondary income. And so those goals are attainable, but it requires me to kind of really think outside the box sometimes and think of ways that I can bring in some extra income, which leads me to this video. So as I was thinking of, well, what can I do in addition to this low spend journey to bring in more money? Because to accomplish goals like that, you do need to spend less, but you also need to find ways to bring in more money. So while I was thinking of all the different things that I could do, I then thought that might be a video I want to share in case there's any other teachers out there or educators out there or people that have experience in the field. That might be a video they want to see if they're on the same path that I'm on with trying to like eliminate debt. So in this video, I'm going to give you the top 5 things that I've either come up with, thought about, or I'm currently doing and that I feel are great options if you're looking to add some money to your pocket. So they're not going to be in any particular order. These are just the 5 things that I thought of as I was going through this whole mental process of like, well, how am I going to bring in some extra money? So the first one I'm going to share with you is actually what I'm doing now, and that is being active on social media. So I started this channel, I think about 3 or 4 years ago. And when I started it, I had no intentions of making money from any of these videos, and I didn't even know that you can make money from YouTube videos. I really just wanted to share what my life was like as a teacher for a full school year. So I vlogged from the first contract day of the school year to the very last, and I uploaded every Sunday like the week's worth of footage that I had accumulated. And it wasn't until like I had done YouTube for maybe a year or 2 that I realized that you could monetize videos. So I did start monetizing my videos. And the way that that works is that Google will pay you money for ad revenue that your videos generate. So while it's nice to have a ton of subscribers, really what's more important is like your views and consistency in views, because that is where the income is generated. Subscriber count helps with, I guess, brands finding you and feeling like you have such a large base that maybe they want to sponsor a video or something like that. But for us small timers, it really is just the views. So I can make just an extra couple $100 in a month just from being consistent on YouTube and uploading videos and making sure people are aware that videos are there and creating videos that people want to see, because that brings in the ad revenue. Then once I got involved with YouTube, I started transitioning a little bit more to Instagram. And while it's less likely for me to make income from Instagram, it is another platform to kind of put yourself out there as an educator. And sometimes brands are just scrolling through YouTube and Instagram looking for teachers because they may want to promote a product or share a resource, and they want to do that through an actual teacher. So while social media is fun, it does also provide another opportunity for you to make a little extra money here or there. The second way that you could make money is probably one of the most easiest ways, because it doesn't even really require you to do anything outside of your school and sometimes outside of your district, and that is just being open to participating in different types of adjunct duties, extracurricular responsibilities, committees, things like that. So since I can remember, I've always participated in something like that each school year, whether I signed up to do after school tutoring and was able to time card my time for that, serving as grade level chair and earning a stipend for doing that. I've been the site union rep at the different schools I've been at for a number of years, and I get paid for attending meetings and representing the staff members at my school site. And then within that whole union world, I also participate in contract negotiations, where I'm one of the team members on the teacher side that is actively negotiating the teaching contract between the teachers and the district. And for the work in that, I do get a stipend for that because there's so much work that goes into it. We're out of the classroom a lot. We're making sub-plans quite a bit. And so they do pay a stipend for that. So I know towards the end of the school year, I'll get a little extra money from just being the union rep and participating as a team member in contract negotiations. And that extra money will help me you know, take care of some of these financial goals that I have. So that doesn't require me to do anything besides sign up for opportunities that are just presented to me either through my school or through the school district. So while it is extra work, it does generate income, and so I'm willing to do it because I know it's extra work, but I am being compensated for it, and it's work that I'm actually interested in doing. So it's kind of nice to get paid to do something that I'm already interested in doing and that I probably would have done even if I wasn't getting paid. In addition to that, I did agree to be the leadership teacher at my school site. Again, it's a lot of responsibility. It's something that gives me quite a bit of stress at times, but because it's such a large responsibility, the school does pay me a stipend for doing that. So again, I know that that's extra income I can count on at the end of the school year for participating in that and taking the lead in that. The third one is something that I have really been tossing around for quite a bit, done a lot of research, watched people on YouTube, talked to friends about it, and that is working for a company called VIP Kid. VIP Kid is basically a company where teachers or people that have experience working in education are acting as English tutors for students in China. Now, what's really nice and really attractive about it is that you set your own hours. So you set up when you want to lead these sessions and when you're available to do that. You can do it really from anywhere because you just need access to a computer and internet access. And the pay is pretty decent. You can get paid anywhere from $14 up to $22. And obviously that's something that you would have to negotiate with VIP Kid on your own. And then as far as qualifications, you need to have a bachelor's degree and at least 1 year of experience working with students. And if you're already a classroom teacher, that is already taken care of for you unless like you're actively in your first year of teaching. And so it is very attractive, especially when I look at videos of people kind of talking about their process and how much money they've been able to bring in for themselves. I had a friend of mine who was doing a job share. She decided to do it and had nothing but positive things to say. The only thing that has made it difficult for me is I just have to see with my schedule whether or not it's something that I would be able to do on a consistent basis, because you do have to match your schedule with the time zone in China. And so being on the West Coast, the gap is pretty big. So I'd have to be up pretty early in the morning to make sure I'm providing sessions at times that would be the most convenient for people in China. But I know it's doable because my friend who teaches in the same district, she's done it and she really enjoyed it and made it work, and it really helped her family out financially. So I would definitely look into that, and I plan on doing a little bit more research to see if I can really kind of finagle it. If you're interested, I will leave the link to VIP Kid in the description box so you can kind of take a look for yourself. But that is something that I really need to look further into, and I'm looking forward to it because it sounds very profitable, for lack of a better term. Like I'll make as much as I put into it. The next thing I want to share is something that I did this past year. I moved from one school to the other, and in that process, going from a 3rd grade teacher to an 8th grade teacher, there was a lot of purging going on. So I would take a look around your classroom, see if there are things in your classroom that are still in good condition, but you know you don't use and you probably won't use. And if that is the case, list it on Facebook Marketplace, text some friends, send an email, see if anybody would like to take it off your hands for a very small fee. I found that people are very much willing to do so, especially if they already know you and they know it's gonna be in good condition. So last summer I made like $40 here, $40 there. About a week or so ago, I had this beautiful whiteboard in my classroom that is beautiful, but I just had to be honest and realize I really wasn't using it, especially in an 8th grade classroom. And I tried it, but I wasn't, and it was taking up space, and I listed that on Facebook Marketplace and ended up selling it for about $125. So you know, that was $125 that I didn't have before. So I was happy with the price and being able to do that and give it to another teacher for a fraction of what I paid for it, because it was a pretty expensive rolling cart. So look in your classroom, see if you can have a little mini garage sale from your classroom, and go from there. The last one is something that I just started about a month or so ago. And that is, I opened up a Teachers Pay Teachers store. Now, I've known about Teachers Pay Teachers for years, but never thought I had anything worth creating or had the ability to create that anyone would want to purchase. And so I just didn't really think about it. But then I had a friend who kind of told me, you know what, you really have nothing to lose, so why not try? And when she said that, I thought, she's right. I really don't have anything to lose. I only have something to gain. And if it doesn't work, I can say at least I tried. And I said, let me treat it with the same attitude I treated YouTube with. I had no expectations. I said, let me just see where this goes. And you know, it kind of grew in a way that I wasn't really expecting. Not that I'm a large YouTuber, but it definitely did better than what I thought. So I opened up my store about a month or so ago. And I only have a few products, and I will obviously list my Teachers Pay Teachers store in the description box if you want to take a look and see what's there. But the nice thing is, if you're creating something for yourself, or you're creating something that you know you need, and you think other people might be interested, just list it. And you might make $3 a day, you might make $50 a day. My store has been open about a month or so, and I think at this point I've probably made at least like maybe $120, which is not a ton of money, but it's $120 I wouldn't have had I not done that. Opening up a store itself was very simple. It took me just a few minutes. I'm teaching myself how to like navigate PowerPoint and all the tools and software people use to create products. And so I really only had a positive experience. I obviously am hoping to see the store grow and have more people be exposed to and aware of it. But right now, I just have to remind myself that I have made a little bit of money and I haven't lost anything. I've only gained. So that is something that I would suggest you do, especially if you feel like you're a creative person, especially if it's something that you already do for your own classroom. If you're already creating products for your own classroom, why not list them on Teachers Pay Teachers and see if other teachers can take advantage of your creativity for a small fee. So that's it. Those are the top 5 things that I came up with that I felt were, you know, relatively easy to start or do, or didn't require you to, you know, develop a whole nother skill set outside of teaching, outside of education. And these are things that I've done, like I said, or have planned to do, or am looking to do, and have had a certain level of success with the things that I've tried, and feel like I would be successful with. I think the only one I haven't tried really is VIP Kid, and that really is just a scheduling issue. But I have no doubt if I jumped in and did it, that I would be successful in terms of earning some extra income. So I hope that you found these suggestions helpful. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you have some ideas that I have not mentioned or that I failed to mention and you want to share, make sure you list those in the comment section below. If you want to keep track of what I'm doing in this whole low spend journey, I will upload month in review videos on a monthly basis. The first one for January should be coming out, or actually should be out already by the time I upload this video. And if you want to see my life as a teacher and what I do there, there's a ton of vlogs that you can watch at both the elementary level, which has been last year and the years before, or my experiences as a middle school teacher, which is the life that I'm living now, and I'm loving it. So if nothing else, I hope that you guys have had a great day. If you are on some kind of financial journey of your own, I wish you nothing but the best. So keep on working on whatever you're working on and stay motivated and stay positive. And if you plan on following me throughout this whole process, I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.